I have a niece who is currently struggling with reading and writing, and I am super excited to practice phonics with her with these cards that were gifted to me. So for starters, one of the reasons I really love these cards is because it gives a variety of ways for you to learn. Phonics is going to be more specific to the relationship between letters and how they sound. And if anyone who is watching this video, or if you know someone who's tried to learn English, one of the trickiest parts about the English language is we have a lot of words and phrases and letters that don't really make sense in terms of how we learn them. And a lot of those things tend to trip up my niece. So it does come with an introduction that's going to walk you through all the different things that comes in this set. So the actual phonics cards, prefix cards, suffix cards, and then the quiz card. So it was nice to be able to just understand everything that you're getting. And then you also have the phonics list, the prefix list, and the suffix list. So you can have them all right here instead of only having them on the card. So this is going to be really good for the person who's going to actually be doing the teaching or tutoring, however you plan on approaching this. Me personally, I plan on approaching this one step at a time. So I know that for my niece, it's better to give her things in kind of bite-sized pieces. So I plan on primarily focusing on phonics first, and then later on moving on to prefixes, mastering those, and then moving on to suffixes. Here are what the prefix cards look like. So some examples here, you have un as in unable, you have I'm or am as in immature, imperfect, impossible, you have in as in inaccurate, you have non as in nonprofit, etc. These are some of the suffix cards, so similar to the prefix cards, except it's on the end. So you have able, ibble as in breakable, likable. You have owl as in comical, electrical. You have T as in ability, capability, and you have phi as in amplify, justify, etc. So 2 of these. And then probably my favorite is going to be the quiz card. So the set actually includes cards that are specific for you to be able to quiz whoever you are working with to see how they are progressing, to see how they are learning. So again, I would recommend approaching this kind of one section at a time and to use these to determine how well they're doing, or if they need to go back and revisit a few sections. This is what the quiz cards look like. They come in onset and rhyme, CVC, which stands for consonant, vowel, consonant, and blends as well, because again, with the English language, we tend to have a lot of that. Honestly, there's so much covered in this set of phonics cards. There's so much to learn just from this one set. And just in case you have these cards and you're wondering, okay, now I have these and I have this person who I want to help, how do I even really start teaching this? It even comes with ideas to show you different ways that you can leverage these cards for teaching. So for example, you can keep it simple by showing a card and just letting the person practice the pronunciation. You can also show a card and have them read the sentence, highlighting the words with the specific phonics. And then on the other side, there's an option for games, which of course is really great because a lot of times games can be really effective for kids who don't really have the patience or attention to sit down and just in a typical learning setting. So I also love the fact that this set comes with ideas for how to turn it into games. The one that I actually love the most is Talk Like a Phonic Day. It's where you choose a phonic from the deck and then the learner's going to attempt to use that phonic as much as possible throughout the day. I love that because it's practical, it's interactive, and it's going to help with repetition. And then here are what the cards actually look like. So what's really cool about these cards, not only are they front and back, but they also have the visuals, right? So depending on what age your learner is, the visuals can be really helpful. And just in general with learning, I think it's nice to be able to attach a visual to a word. So on the card here, you'll have the phonic in the corner, you'll have the examples, and then down here they even give an example sentence. So this one is at. Some of the example words are pat, rat, and sat. And then you have some of the images here, mat, bat, cat, and hat. And then at the bottom, you even get an example sentence. So the cat sat on the mat. They really thought of everything with this deck. Overall, a great learning tool. Highly recommend it.